Matter has physical properties we can describe. Physical properties include how something looks, feels, sounds, tastes, and smells. We have already described some properties of snowballs and water. Snowballs are cold and solid. Water is wet and can pour easily. Let's review more properties of matter. Shape. Objects have different shapes. For example, a shoebox is shaped like a rectangular prism. A baseball is shaped like a spear. Look at the objects and the captions below. How are a globe and a baseball similar? A pyramid is shaped like a triangle. A globe is shaped like a sphere. A toy is shaped like a cube. Mass, the amount of matter in an object is its mass. If an object has a large amount of mass, it is usually heavy. If an object has little mass, it is usually light. What do you think? A bowling ball and a balloon are about the same size and shape. Which object has more mass? Think about how easy they are to pick up. The bowling ball feels heavier, right? It has more mass than the balloon. Temperature measures how hot or cold something is. An object temperature can change. The temperature of the air outside changes with the seasons. When does it feel cold? When does it feel hot? Lava, winter. Texture is what an object feels like. Sandpaper has a rough texture. Glass has a smooth texture. A cotton shirt is soft, while some rocks are hard. Flexibility. Flexible objects bend easily. Some flexible objects will bend and stay that way. Other objects return to their original shape. We can use physical properties to classify matter. Remember that classifying means grouping objects together based on their properties. Think about chocolate. There are different types of chocolate. It can be sweet or bitter. It can be solid or liquid. It can be light or dark in color. These are all properties we use to describe or talk about different types of chocolate. We can classify matter as a solid or liquid based on its properties. A solid object keeps its shape. This is a property. A liquid takes the shape of its container. That is another property. Some objects can change from a solid to a liquid. When an ice cream becomes hot, it melts. The solid ice becomes liquid water. Objects can also change from a liquid to solid. When water becomes cold, it freezes, and the liquid water becomes solid ice. As the property of water change, the water looks and feels different. Scientists classify objects to make it easier to study them. For example, different types of rocks have different properties. Astronauts found rocks on the moon. These rocks were dark and had many holes. Scientists use these properties to classify the rocks as basalt. Basalt is made from spooled lava. This observation told scientists that lava once flowed on the moon. The basalt was evidence that there used to be volcanoes on the moon. Scientists plan and conduct investigations to discover new things about the world around them. They rely on the properties of matter to help them compare an object. They know a lot about what one they discovered. How the objects are the same or different helps scientists to make new discoveries. Everyday life. What to drink. Classification is useful in everyday life. 2. When you are thirsty, you want something to drink. Look at the table below. What would you choose? Soda, juice, water, milk, liquid, sweet, not sweet, can be sweet. Little nutrients, lots of nutrients, no nutrients, lots of nutrients. Little fat, no fat, can be high in fat. Nutrients, things that keep you healthy. There are different types of drinks. Soda is sweet. Juice is also sweet, but it has more nutrients. Water is not sweet and it is clear. Milk is white. Milk has nutrients, but it also has fat in it. All these liquids have different properties depending on what your body needs. The different properties help you decide what to drink or you are thirsty. 2021, Athletic Learning Inc. All rights reserved. Teams and conditions.